We all know the story. Adam from dust, Eve from his rib. But what if that's not the whole truth? In the shadows of ancient texts, there's a name, Lilith. The woman erased from the main narrative. Unlike Eve, Lilith was not made from Adam, but from the same earth. His equal, not his subordinate. Her story is one of rebellion, equality, and a power so profound it was hidden away. The official scriptures are silent about her, but Jewish folklore remembers. Why was she removed? Because she refused to be less than Adam. Lilith's absence is a story of censorship and fear, a mirror reflecting timeless struggles for power and identity. Her journey from first woman to feared demon is a saga of how history is written by the victors. This is more than myth. It's a forgotten chapter demanding to be heard. Lilith's story challenges everything we thought we knew about the dawn of humanity. It begins not with a sin, but with a demand for respect. Her voice, once silenced, is rising from the dust, and now we listen. Lilith's story begins at the same moment as Adam's. Both formed from the same clay, both alive with the same breath. There was no hierarchy, no afterthought. She was not made to serve, but to stand beside. Their relationship was meant to be one of mutual respect, tending the garden together as equals. But Adam began to assert dominance, expecting Lilith to be subservient. She refused. "We are both equal, for we were both created from the same earth," she argued. Lilith would not lie beneath him, literally or figuratively. Her insistence on equality was seen as rebellion. This was not about pride, but about self-worth. Adam could not accept her as an equal, and the balance was shattered. The first conflict in Eden was not about fruit, but about power. Lilith's refusal to submit set the stage for a fracture that would echo through eternity. She was not inferior, and she would not pretend to be. The garden was no paradise if she could not be herself. The breaking point came when Adam demanded Lilith's submission. She refused, choosing autonomy over obedience. In a moment of defiance, Lilith spoke the sacred name of God and gained the power to fly. She left Eden, choosing exile over subjugation, freedom over comfort. Adam, stunned and alone, complained to God. God sent 3 angels to retrieve her, threatening her with the loss of her children if she did not return. Lilith refused, accepting sorrow over surrender. Her fate was sealed, no longer Adam's wife, but an outcast and a force to be reckoned with. She vowed to have power over human infants, a vengeful promise born from her own loss. Her flight was not a fall, but a declaration. She would not be tamed. The garden's peace was broken, and Lilith's legend began. She became a symbol of rebellion, forever separated from Eden. Her story is not one of banishment, but of choice. Lilith chose herself. Once Lilith was gone, her story was rewritten. No longer a woman who chose freedom, but a monster. Legends twisted her strength into malevolence, her independence into wickedness. She became the mother of demons, blamed for all manner of evils. Amulets were made to ward her off, and her name became a warning. Her real crime was not sin, but defiance. She threatened the new patriarchal order. A woman who leaves an oppressive partner is a dangerous story to tell. So Lilith was made terrifying, a tool of social control. Eve replaced her, compliant, born from man. Her story one of weakness, not rebellion. Lilith was too powerful to be the mother of humanity. She had to be demonized. Her narrative became a caution: obey or become a monster. The truth of her story was buried beneath fear. But the legend of Lilith endures, a shadow in the margins. Her defiance could not be erased. For centuries, Lilith was a figure of fear, a demon in the footnotes. But stories evolve, and so do the figures within them. Today, Lilith is reclaimed as a symbol of autonomy and rebellion. She is the first woman to say no, a pioneer of self-realization. Her story resonates with anyone who refuses to be silent or subservient. Lilith is no longer just a night demon, but an icon for those who walk away from oppression. Her legacy is complex, villain to some, hero to others. She reminds us that history is written by those in power. One culture's monster is another's liberator. Lilith's story forces us to question the narratives we inherit. How many other powerful women have been erased or demonized? Her voice, once a whisper, is now spoken with pride, and her story is far from over.